Things are getting out of hand, man.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, I've got you. We'll call it 5-5. I'm probably being a little liberal here, saying 5-5. You're about a 3 on the F meter. But how much power are you running?
I'm kind of angry inside. I can tell because it's hard to breathe. This guy is working a POTA activator, and he, when they made initial contact, he said, "1 moment, let me pull you up on QRZ." And he did. And when he came back, he said, "Well, the name matches up. Maybe you're on vacation." Whoa, the name matches up? We got a problem here, guys. You gonna run me, man, on QRZ before you'll talk to me? Yeah, if so, I don't want to talk to you, man. Bye-bye. I'm so angry and upset. Is it not possible to make contact with somebody and tell them your first name and where you're at and what your rig is and all that happy ham radio stuff? We got a problem with the internet destroying ham radio. It's really bucking things up for a lot of hams. Why your obsession with doxing me before you talk to me? And I say, I'm shaking, man. I'm sorry. I say me. I've lost words, man. It's never happened to me. If that were me, I'd say, well, if you feel the need to dox me before we can have a QSO or contact, I'll just say 73 and move along, old man. Have fun with your QRZ and your radio. Bye now. I'm about pissed off, man. I'm really, really, really getting sick of people's utter refusal to use this without this without this. Here you go, man. Challenge for you. I went for about 3 weeks and never even opened that lid after my last little incident, man, and everything's doing great in that regard, man. Had my first appointment with my new medical providers. We're moving forward, man. Never opened a lid, never missed it. I heard things like I'd never heard before on the bands. You're going to screw with that instead of turning this slowly. Listen deep. Get yourself a little band noise. Use enough RF ampage. RF ampage. I knew a guy that had an edge on like that, you know what I mean? I can't think of another example. Anyway, man, get yourself enough RF front end amplification to get some band activity to twiddle your needle. Turn the knob slowly. Listen. Avoid the big guns. What do you hear? What do you hear, man? Oh, I'm sick of the internet and its intrusion into ham radio. I hope you're well. Hang on. From Baby Boy and I. Oh, Blitzen had something he wanted to mention to you guys regarding that S9 video. S9 noise level video. Oh my God. Ooh, I had no idea that some of you guys were dealing with some significant noise, man. I've heard a few guys on the bands, mention that. But I thought, yeah, boy, that's an unusual. They're just, boy, of course some people are going to have that happen, but it must be rare. Yeah, boy, now apparently not the case, huh? And man, I'm using an end-fed half-wave on most of the bands. Well, at times. And my Yana's hanging right there. And I never use higher power, so the RF radiation is significant, but at QRP levels, it's fine. And boy, it's a toroidal core. It's relatively, I won't say more. It's in close proximity to all my crap. And I have very little noise on 80 meters and 40, which are the two primary bands I use the 80 meter NFET on. Because on 20 through 10, I have my Michigan cacti vertical. At times, I do have some pretty good noise on the vertical from some appliance somewhere in the neighborhood. I don't know what it is, but it's relatively rare. And when it happens, few hours later, it'll be gone. And I'm talking about maybe S4, S5 noise on 10 meters. Well, guys, I hope you're well. I hope you're able to enjoy your ham hobby without depending on the internet. You think it's adding wonders to your hobby? I promise you, it's destroying your hobby. Why do you want to rely on a twisted pair of wires to enjoy your ham radio hobby? I hope you're well. I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys. So, yeah, you got any computers running in the chat? If so, I'm going to need to ask you to turn them off before we can complete our QSO.